Welcome to the 21st week after Pentecost. It's Friday, October the 18th, 2024. This is the Manna at the Tap podcast, where we as a community actively seek the spiritual nourishment our souls crave. The daily lectionary reading we explore together is the Manna, designed to nurture our spiritual growth and provide the sustenance our souls need. I'm Gloria, your fellow traveler on this spiritual journey, and together we share insights and interpretations from these readings that enrich our spiritual lives. The lectionary text today is Psalm 104, verses 1 to 9. We skip over then to verse 25, and we end at verse 35. This psalm celebrates the goodness and interconnectedness of creation and humanity, which reflects Yahweh's power and wisdom in creation. The world he created and recreated is orderly yet rhythmic. And the psalmist begins and ends with these words, "Bless Yahweh, my soul." He summons his soul to adore Yahweh in the spirit-inspired meditation based on the creation story from Genesis chapters 1 and 2. The psalmist speaks of Yahweh's exceeding greatness, and then the psalmist described Yahweh wearing clothes of splendor and majesty, wrapping himself with light as a mantle. Of course, this is a reminder of Genesis chapter 1, verse 3, when Yahweh commanded on the first day of creation that there be light, and there was light. The psalmist describes Yahweh's clothing, and we just talked about that. He described Yahweh's dwelling place, transportation, and servants. Yahweh stretched out the heavens as his tent and laid the beams of his roof chambers on the waters. His transportation is his chariots that ride on the cloud. And Yahweh likes to take his morning and evening walks on the wings of the wind. When Yahweh is not out walking, the winds and the flames of fire, which is lightning, work together and are the angels who do his bidding. You can see that in Hebrews chapter 1, verse 7. And Moses also in Exodus chapter 15 declares, "Who is like Yahweh our God?" On the third day of creation, Yahweh gathered the waters so the dry land could appear. He called the land earth and named the waters seas. And then the psalmist depicts Yahweh as establishing the earth on its foundation, and it will never totter. Yahweh is such a master builder that when he has built what he has built can never be compared to any other construction project conceived or executed. Yahweh began by covering the earth with deep waters above the mountains. He then used his powerful voice and caused the seas to flee. And the psalmist added that Yahweh's voice terrified the earth's waters with the sound of his thunder. The waters drained away, causing the mountains to rise and the valleys to seek, each in the place that Yahweh had assigned to them. Then he set a boundary so the water would never again cover all the earth. Yahweh displayed such tender care in creating the home for humanity to occupy, a special place in the created order. Humanity shares space with a vast array of Yahweh's handiwork, including the earth, full of his creatures. Now our attention is turned to verse 25, and we see the vast and spacious sea is teeming with living creatures, large and small, beyond anyone can count. As of yet, there is no mention of human beings. In the closing verse of Psalm 104, verse 35, the psalmist rejoices in Yahweh's creation and wishes that wickedness was not at work attempting to dismantle what Yahweh has built. The psalmist concluded the psalm by desiring to please and to bless Yahweh. The word bless connotes praise and submission, which is a humbling of the self. The psalmist's celebration of life as a gift is a life characterized by gratitude, joy, and praise. I have a question for you to ponder. What stands out as you reflect on how the psalmist described creation? What stands out to you?